This video represents a major milestone in the evolution of my channel. Hello and welcome to Lancaster Hi-Fi. What is this major milestone? I got a package from a company with no strings attached. I will occasionally get people who will send me things with the understanding, made explicit, that I will do a video about these products. This one, guy sends me an email out of nowhere, says, you know, actually I found your channel through your Gentle Giant video, and then I got to watching it, noticed you use one of our products, and we want to send you one of our products that we think you'll like and we think you'll use. No strings, just, you know, here. Good job for using our stuff, making it look good. What is that stuff? What is that company? iFixit. Let's see what they sent me. I have a pretty good idea of what at least one thing is in here, but I was told that there would also be some other goodies that they weren't going to tell me ahead of time. So, that sounds intriguing. I got a package. Okay. May I say here at the beginning, please subscribe to the channel. It seems that I'm ever so close to 10,000 subscribers, but I have been inching towards that mark achingly slowly. So if you're not subscribed and you're watching and you've watched before, hit the subscribe. It's a small channel. The algorithm being as fickle as it is, you're going to lose my videos in the feed if you don't subscribe and if you don't ring the bell. And, you know, even if you do both of those things, that's certainly no guarantee that you're going to see my videos pop up when they come up. So, you know, check in. YouTube's a funny thing. All right, let's see what I've got. Same kind of packing material that DigiKey uses. Ooh. Narwhal. What is this? This is one of the goodies, I suppose. A 6-in-1 driver. Swivel grip cap. 2 double bits, reversible driver shaft, and driver handle. Free spin or push to grip. Ooh. Dual end nut driver. Wow. I think, well, so this is one of the goodies that they didn't tell me they were sending me, or they told me they were sending me some extra thing or things, but not what those things or thing was. Oh, this is so beefy. Oh my goodness. Just, you know, if you're used to seeing me with my iFixit driver, I'll grab that so we can just have a bit of comparison. Because my other iFixit driver is always handy. Look at that. That is That is some heft. And now I like this. It's all metal. This one is, I don't know if it's that sort of rubberized plastic or whatever, but it's feels like it might be actual rubber. Anyway, this has got sort of a rubber grip. And then we've got this, and then push it in and it doesn't turn. It's got a two-way bit here. Oh. Check that out. And so these two bits have different diameters in the hex part, so that these have different diameters. And what are the diameters? What are the hex? 1/4 and 5/16. Oh, this is going to come in so friggin' handy, because the iFixit driver set that I have with 64 different bits doesn't have a nut driver as big as a 1/4 inch, and 1/4 inch is one of the most common hex heads you're going to find, especially in vintage gear. And this has 1/4 inch and 5/16. That's pretty cool. Thank you, guys. Nice. We've got two different sized Phillips heads, two different sized slot heads. Nice. And then this part is plastic. Cool. Wow. All right. Nice little gift. Narwhal 6-in-1 driver. Sweet. What have we here? Update your firmware. What is this? Update your firm. Oh, this has to do with the other product. More of the crinkly stuffing. And soldering toolkit. The ultimate soldering toolkit wherever you are. 15 soldering essentials. Soldering toolkit includes FixHub Power Series, portable power station, smart soldering iron cap, soldering iron tip, bevel, soldering iron handle, USB-C cable, Gammy FixHub. Oh, that's French. Sorry. iFixit soldering collection, lead-free solder, no clean flux, soldering iron tip cleaner, soldering splint, silicone work mat, solder wick, chemical dispensing pen, silicone electrical tape, angled tweezers, FixHub spudger, mandible flush cutters. Does this all come in here? This all comes in here. Holy crap. Mandible flush cutters, mandible wire strippers, safety glasses, and soldering toolkit roll. Solder anywhere. Learn how. Expand your repair skill set by learning how to solder. It's easier than you think. Get free step-by-step guides at ifixit.com/soldering. Together we can fix anything. Now, let's check it out. promises much. Let's see what it delivers. Okay, let's see what we have here. I mean, it says, but attractive black on black box. Okay. We have what appears to simply be a spare driver handle, which is very similar to my old driver handle. Fits the same size bits, but this one is plastic. Wonder what the story is here. And then nice carryable pouch roll thing. Let's open that in a second. Let's see what we've got. Some literature. Psst, here's a secret. A pesky anti-repair safety standard forced us to use security screws on the power station case. Here are some standard Phillips screws in the same size. Whatever you do, do not replace the security screws with them. Winky face. So that, if I open that, yeah, and I promptly managed to lose one screw on the floor somewhere. Unless... Aha! No, I didn't. It's right here. Ha ha! Neat. 2 bits. One the whatchamacallit, the Star Driver, name suddenly escaping me, and then a small Phillips head. And another, just a piece of thin metal. I'm not sure what that's for. Okay, what else? French portable power station user guide. Okay, nice. French smart soldering iron user guide. iFixit safety glasses. Warning and instructions in several languages. Soldering cheat sheet. Proper technique before you start, etc., etc. Pro tips. I mean, I've done a lot of soldering, but it never hurts to have a nice little guide and refresh one's self. Make sure I haven't been doing something wrong and stupid all this time. Okay. Nice. And, some stickers. And I think this is probably a short catalog if I had to guess. It says, "Welcome to the repair revolution. You can fix it. We'll show you how. We're on a mission to empower everyone to fix their stuff. You don't need to be a genius to repair your things. We have the parts, tools, and step-by-step guides you need to fix thousands of things all in one place. And our instructions are free and easy to find online, just like they should be. Repair saves you money and saves the planet. All you need is the gumption to pick up a screwdriver and believe in yourself. We know that you're more than capable. You're built for this. Amen, brother. Repair is noble. You can fix it. We'll show you how. Nothing should be made that can't be fixed. You've got to fight for your right to fix. Growing local... Anyway, neat little pamphlet, basically. iFixit founders, Kyle Weens and Luke Sewells. I wish I knew for sure who it was that sent me the email. I'll have to check. How fixable are our gadgets? The art of repair doesn't end with guides. We've made a habit out of being the first to take apart the newest gadgets and assess their repairability. New obstacles like the tri-wing screws in the Apple Watch or the stubborn glue in the Microsoft Surface are no match for our team's persistence and our custom toolkits. Once we figure out how to open a device, we publish the repairability score and step-by-step repair guides so everyone else knows how to do it too. Nice. So, essentially a bit of propaganda, which I'm cool with, because I am down with the cause. And we see, update your firmware, what you'll need. FixHub, power station and soldering iron, computer with a Chromium-based browser, e.g. Google Chrome or Brave, and a stable internet connection. USB-C to USB-A cable, the big classic rectangular one. The included USB-C to USB-C cable won't work for this first firmware update, but it will after this. Instructions, etc. Okay. So since this is all smart stuff, it has firmware. So I will need to deal with that. Finally, let's see what's in here. First unfold, we have silicone work surface mat, whatever. So essentially something that won't just melt or burn when touched with the tip of a hot soldering iron. That's the basic idea there, and so it's kind of grippy. Got its own little spot there. Oh my, I'll have to hold this up. Check all this out. Rather impressive. Well, I'm not gonna get to all of this, but okay, this has got to be the power station. Dang, that's a power station. That's hefty. So it's a portable soldering station. Here's the battery, and it is chunky. Putting it back wrong. Here, this looks, what is this? This is the soldering iron itself with the USB-C slot. Some screws. No. Ooh. Magnetic. Huh. Refillable chemical dispensing pen. So there's actually nothing in it. I don't know what's supposed to be in it because it's just a chemical dispensing pen. Probably flux pen. Solder. Lead free. Rosin flux core solder. %99 tin, 0.3% silver, 0.7% copper. Wow, interesting. Melting point 227 degrees C, 441 degrees Fahrenheit. Caution, hot solder is hot. Good to know. Nice. Oh, and it's got, so you can train the bit of solder up through there. It's not a huge amount in here, but, enough to get one started. Enough to do some work. Okay, here's USB-C cable. Looks like one end goes to the soldering iron. Revisit that. So like so, and then does this? What's this? Yes. Yeah, here we go. That's nice. That's a really nice touch. That's well designed. I like that a lot. And I don't know it for a fact. I'll see what I can find out, that whether the cord insulation is heat resistant, as it really should be. See, we have, I believe this is what we call sludge, or what? Looks like sludger? Is that what this is? Well, I'll have to read about it. A little bit of no clean flux. So, wire strippers, mandible wire strippers, all sorted sizes. Okay, this is nice. We go from 10 gauge all the way to 30 gauge. Nice. And on the other side, it has the markings in millimeters. In case you got a piece of wire and you don't know what gauge it is, but maybe you got a calipers. I like that a lot. Ooh, and it locks. Sweet. And flush cutters. And they look pretty solid. Well, a bit of burring on the edge there, but nice. And also lock. Boy. Just careful here with this. Oh. Oh, nifty. So it's a little bit of the, soldering iron tip cleaning, wool, like brass wool, whatever. And then it's in this like silicone, presumably heat resistant thing. So nice. And oh, huh. I think I understand. When you're trying to solder a couple of wires together and you're like, I need another hand or two. That's what this is for. So I got grippy bits. I stick one wire in there, the other wire in there, and solder in the middle. And again, we've got presumably heat resistant material. Now there's screws here on the bottom. I'm figuring that that's what I think that is either a piece of metal or just something heavy screwed to the bottom of this so that it'll sit still. Now I could be totally wrong about the intended use for that, but that's what just jumps out at me as being what that's for. Oh, cool. We got some solder wick. Handy. I'm out. Is this an extra spot? I don't know. Got a pair of tweezers. Always need tweezers. One of my most commonly used tools. And a pokey stick. Is this the spudger? Yeah, this is the spudger. Spudger, I guess, is just a pokey stick. Also doubles as a plastic screwdriver, I guess. By process of elimination, then what is the blue piece of plastic? That's not a spider. Silicone electrical tape. Is that what that is? Oh my god, it is. It's got all this plastic on it because it's backed. Whoa. Huh. Okay. And last and perhaps least in my case, we have actual safety glasses. Question with these for me is always, do they fit over? And conceivably they do. Okay. Nice. They seem pretty good quality. I mean, mainly what you want is a good clear lens and that they fit. So, well done on both counts. Well, that is friggin' nifty. I'm not going to use it right now because that's going to take some reading up of things. But what a nice kit. What a nice kit. And it just rolls up like so. Just rolls up like so. Okay, it does. Doesn't it? It's a bit tight. There we go. I mean, it does have some slack, so don't worry. That's pretty nift. Cool. Well, thanks, guys. That is a nice little promotional gift, I suppose. Again, I was not asked to review this. They just gave it to me. Sweet, huh? And that is why I have reached a serious milestone in my YouTube journey, where companies are sending me things and asking nothing in return. Well, one company. Neat. I mean, I do like the brand. I've been using my driver set since I started fixing stuff. This driver set has been essential. And it grips, it fits the hand very nicely. I mean, it's just very well designed piece of kit, and expect this will work similarly well. All right, got the Narwhal, got the spare screws and bits and handle. Got the soldering kit and the literature, which I will have to read up on. Neat. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Please subscribe to the channel. Help me reach that elusive 10,000 subscriber mark, which will make me feel so warm and fuzzy inside. Warm inside. I don't know about fuzzy in the inside. Anyway, mostly I hope you tune in again, and if you do, I will talk to you later. Cheers.
今何時